Hello everyone. The normal Q&A session. How are you all doing today? Yeah. Oh, feeling cold. Let me zip up. Yeah. Oh, I'm just from sharing a tweet. So if you're wise, you are gonna get a tweet. This is the normal Q&A session. If you have any question, feel free to ask your question. If you're joining from my Telegram community, I've shared the link that you can join through the link. So yeah. If you're watching, let me know what you're watching, where you are watching from, and if you have any question, feel free to ask your questions. Anom. How are you? How are you, Anom? I think I've seen that name somewhere. Oh, I think you recently, joined the group. Yeah, Anom, you joined the group recently. I saw that name. I'm correct. I saw that name somewhere. So, what question you got for me today, Anon? What questions you got for us today, for me particularly? What question, Mr. Anon? I'm trying to change my thumbnail. This is a normal Q&A session. If you have any question regarding crypto, or you want us to talk about something that you think is important, hit me up and I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to do videos like that is wealth per trend. I call it alpha trend. So I'm trying to educate you guys on how to use super trend, or you can call it alpha trend if you want to. And it's one of the most powerful indicator that I've come across, and it's free. It won't cost you anything. I've done a video, a full tutorial on how to use super trend. So if you can go to one of my most recent videos on how to use the alpha trend, you're going to see how I use it. Now, the buy and sell signal are the most important areas for me when I'm looking at the alpha trend, because it's acting as like the area where structure was broken. By the way, if you're watching, like the stream, like, don't just be what just don't just watch, just like the stream. Let's encourage the live so that YouTube can push it to other people out there. You know, so I appreciate if you like the stream, if you are watching, at least. Thank you so much for those who have liked the stream. So now, when you are looking at the alpha trend, right? You are looking at the buy, the sell, and also when the market is ranging. During the ranging market, that's when you look for a buy, and during the ranging market, that's when you look for a sell too. So usually, like, based on the example I shared in the group, when the alpha trend is printed, it has printed a sell signal, you don't sell, or buy, you don't buy. You wait for price to play out, you know, because usually that buy signal, it means they want to break trend, they want to change trend, right? So they're not going to change it instantly. At times, if you see it change with high volume, it will be mean fake out, right? So usually, if it's slowly, that will be an attempt to change the trend. So they already give you signal. So you mark that zone, that box. Whenever you see price back there and price close above that box, anytime, anywhere, you are buying, you know, then your stop loss just below the box. You know, you can check the video that I mentioned, you see. Um well, I use RSI, but RSI is a momentum indicator, like same as alpha trend, but RSI cannot give you. I think RSI can help you determine the bottom. So if you combine RSI with um, the alpha trend, it will be powerful. I use both of them. I use RSI on on where I am in the market. The RSI I use is the alpha trend. Sorry, the Trendilo. I have a different RSI that I use. It's called Trendilo. So basically, um, I want to see, like, there are zones that I want to see my RSI to be, and when I see like the RSI, that like the RSI, should I say, moving average, when I see the moving average like above zero, the 0.009, like talking about that, like let me just show you quickly on my chart what I'm trying to say. I think I've done a video about it. It's Trendilo. It's called Trendilo. So um oops, no more. So this is the RSI I use. It's called Trendilo. When like, the way I use it is simple, particularly on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so this is oversold, overbought, and this is oversold. So when price is in this zone, I don't touch anything. I don't do anything. I don't buy. I don't sell. I don't do anything, because this is a trap. Now, the moment I start looking for that buy again is when I see for this RSI line cross this middle zone, this 0.000. If I see it cross it, then that's when I start looking for my buy. Now let's go to this chart. You see what I'm trying to say. So in this case, you see Bitcoin was dropping in value. You see, dropping in value. Yeah. Let me take off this. Bitcoin was dropping in value. You see, you know, moving sideways. Price was just consolidating, moving sideways until price move up there. Now you don't buy. I don't buy like that. Okay. So this is where I start looking for buy, but I don't just buy. I want to seek confirmation with the alpha trend. So with the alpha trend, I'm not just buying like that. I'm gonna mark that box there where it printed that buy signal there, this here, and I want to buy when I see price above here. I'm gonna buy. So this is how I use the alpha trend. You can see it's in correspondent to this zone where the alpha trend printed a sell signal. Usually, when you are buying here, you're taking out profit there, but I have to wait for price to confirm more before I take. Um, yeah. So that's how I use the alpha trend and this RSI stuff, um, to take my trades. I want to see more confidence. I want to see more confidence before I get into that trade, right? Because like when price when the market has dipped, and price is consolidating, it's not good to just buy like that. You need to get confirmation. Like also in this case, we saw that structure was broken, and price. If say we have to see price go back to that zone, it means price must be above the 50-day moving average and the trend, the alpha trend, like the trend indicator. So in that case, it's a good buy, right? It's a good buy. But if you start buying just by looking at the RSI when price is at the overbought or oversold, you will not know when that that reversal is about to take place, because we have to know, like you have to be sure that if you're buying, the trend now is more up than down. But if you don't have that confirmation, then it will be difficult to actually um like get the best entry. I cannot say I cannot say we can like time the market, but at least get the best entry, right? With a good risk reward, the upside. And I get my entry on the 15-minute time frame, but I don't actually take out profit from that time frame. So if I'm taking my trade on the 15-minute time frame, then I'm looking at the 1 hour or the 4 hour time frame to get my target, to get my target. So if I do the analysis on my 4 hours time frame, like with Bitcoin, I know, let me not say I know as if I'm like, I think like not like I think Bitcoin is gonna go to $120,000 before anything else. That's my strong conviction. Because if Bitcoin fails to go now, I mean this movement now that we are seeing, this trend that we are seeing that started from, let's say, um let me go back to the daily time frame. So the trend that we are facing right now, it started right down at around $107,000. So the lowest point was around $107,000. Yeah, 300. So this movement now up, I want to see Bitcoin at least reject at $120,000. That's the target for this move. If this move that we are seeing fails on the daily time frame, if Bitcoin is not able to go and make higher highs from where we are currently, and then we see Bitcoin trade below $165,000 for long, then Bitcoin bull market is over for me. That's my analysis. You know, and if this is not going to be the case too, then it means most of the altcoins out there are going to be struggling. Because like we can all agree that Bitcoin is actually the father of liquidity, or the big boss in this game. Or we can still argue that maybe Bitcoin can drop in value. In that case, then altcoin can pick up, so the money is going to be recycled back to Bitcoin. But if we don't see dominance, you know um give us that signal too, then you can never know. Yeah, so it's tricky, but I am confident buying altcoins spot, most of them spot now. Most of them have like awesome entries spot, most of them now, because I think Bitcoin is gonna go to $120,000. Another thing I want to show you guys here why I strongly believe that Bitcoin is going there. Let me show you guys something. You see, look at this vector here. The market makers didn't recover half of this vector. Look at this. Now, whenever something like this happens, usually they recover half of that move, right? But they didn't recover half of that move. This was a quick move downwards, yeah, on the daily time frame, and price was forming lower lows and lower highs. You can see on this time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, and now we have broken structure, right? And Look at this candle that printed a sell signal on the alpha trend. This was the candle. This one here. Price have traded above that candle. You see, price have gone above that candle. So it means structure has been broken. You can see here that has been broken. And now we are facing a new buy candle on the daily time frame. So if you want to apply the trend strategy, then this is the zone. This is the box. We don't want to see price below here. Price should be above there. And if it gets to about 116,000, $16,800, we are going straight to this liquidity here at 120,700. This at least midpoint of this liquidity will be taken out by the market makers. So this is my thesis. This is my theory. This is what I'm looking at. Yeah. So I don't know about to want to buy coins, and if I want to get in some altcoins there, then I want to buy in. But guys, if you are watching, like the stream, share the stream. I appreciate you if you do that. Bitcoin dominance really ticks me off sometimes. Yeah, you know, high confidence call. You've got confidence. Yeah, of course. That's all we can get. Have a strategy that works for you. All you can do is just believe in it, and then it's gonna work. But I'm saying this also because that was a vector candle, and whenever you see a vector candle like that in such a spot, that's high liquidity. I mean, and if price gets closer to that zone, then what makes you think they're not gonna go get that liquidity? They're gonna go get it, you know. So that's why I strongly believe. And also, because like if I look at the daily time frame, I see price above the 13-day EMA and the 5-day EMA. So that also is bullish to me. And for the past how many days now? For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, price have stayed above, not 5 days, for the past 6 days, price have stayed above the 5-day EMA. This is bullish. This is bullish. Seeing price above the 5-day and the 13-day EMA on the daily time frame is super bullish. And if you go to the weekly time frame, the same thing like currently, price is staying above the 5-day EMA and the 13-day EMA. So if you look at the higher time frame, you are going to eliminate most of the noise and you're going to see the structure exactly as it is. You know, to mean they are going to go for that liquidity. At least they should go. Let's say if they don't want to go to the liquidity, to go to at least $119,000. You know, give or take something like that. Oh boy. Are you a trader? Are you a trader? You mostly ignore BTC. Wow, it's hard to see someone who like is strange to see someone who ignore. Are you ignoring beautiful? Sorry, you are ignoring BTC. TA. I don't think I understand TBH. You ignore BTC long term. You see trading as a distraction. I understand. Yeah. Okay. To be honest. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, um, It just depends, you know. To me, I think once you have the skill and you have a good setup, then you are good to go. It doesn't matter when, like, what you do, wherever you are, you can always take it. I'm coming. There's someone at the door. Yeah, I have someone checking. So I mostly pay attention to it as a pause for what's going on other crypto and use it to identify the evidence from overall trend. Yeah, that's what I use Bitcoin also. I use Bitcoin mostly. Bitcoin helps me to, like, so it's like, um I hardly do TA on altcoins. If I'm doing TA on altcoins, yeah, yeah, thank you. If I'm doing TA on altcoins, I'm just going to buy them. Like, I'm gonna just look at the structure, but the TA I'm doing is mostly on Bitcoin. So if I see that, like in this case, I've seen the structure of Bitcoin and I've already identified coins that move alongside Bitcoin. I know that these coins are moving. So if Bitcoin is moving, these all coins are gonna move alongside Bitcoin, because they have the same market makers. So once I am done with those coins, now I do my TA on Bitcoin. When I see that Bitcoin is looking bullish on higher time frame, like the weekly and the daily, I now start focusing on those altcoins to, like, see what they are doing in terms of if they are also respecting structure, like keeping, like, holding at key areas. So I do most of my TA with Bitcoin. I mean, I think for this week I've taken only two Bitcoin trades, but I've traded like many altcoins. Like now, in ARB trade. I'm trading ICP also. I'm ton, you know, and yeah. So let's just see how it goes. Yeah. So where did you see my, like, where how did you find me? Was it through a video, through X? I'm just curious to know how you found me. I like having someone that we interact. That's the essence of this show. At least someone like you who have experience. You know, yeah, we can learn from each other. I'm always open minded. I can learn from anyone, so I'm always open minded to connect with new people. Learn new skills, learn new ideas, and so on. You know, yeah, you know. So I'm just curious how you came across my channel until you are part of my group. Like guys, I even forgot. There is this campaign ongoing campaign with Bitronix. I'm now an affiliate with Bitronix. So basically, what this campaign is all about is this: if you register with Bitronix with my Bitronix link, you are gonna be exposed to awesome bonuses. I know, like, most of us we talk about this bonuses, like, okay, you're gonna get this. Most YouTuber talk about this on the channel, but this one is different in the sense that um I'm not only going to say, okay, use my link and then register and take advantage of the bonus. I want to work with people who have idea in trading or who want to trade. I want to learn new ideas. I want to work with you guys. I want to, like, I teach you what you know, what I know. You teach me what you know, or like we blend together and then we see how we can, you know, go and make some cash from this market. So I'm building a community with that. So if you are interested to join the community, you know, you have to use the link. Let me share with you like how the interface looks like. Let me show you. This is how it looks like. Let me see. Yeah. So if anyone who is gonna use and join, this is how it looks like. You deposit $100, you get 20, 500, 100, 1,200. So you can this can be a way to get free money. So you can deposit this amount and you use only the bonus to trade with, right? So if you lose the bonus, you can decide to go away, like disappear, right? I mean, I'm just saying, for those of you who are still struggling to to learn about this and you want to be trading with me, and you can click on this link here to join this, how to get started. Then you can read the rules, there. And this campaign is gonna last right up to 11th of October, right? So I said, let me share it with you guys. If say you are interested in, then yeah, feel free to join. I've been using Bitronix like I think 2 years now. I think, yeah, going to 2 years now. But I recently I started promoting it recently, after I've like, okay, they are the main business, they have their reserve is actually visible, so you can actually check their see that they have this reserve, one-on-one reserve. So I think they are solid, and they have awesome bonuses for a new, let me say, small exchange as compared to the bigger ones, right? Their volume also is good, right? And they have awesome team. So I decided to become affiliate with them and then work with them to give out these awesome bonuses with to my community. And another thing is they are giving me up to 50% rebate, right? And I can share this rebate with my community. So apart from this, right, that you guys can get a rebate as well. When you trade, you get rebate, both spot and um and futures. Yeah. The link is found below this video. You know. So in 2 weeks' time, I'm trying to run a boot camp. Let me say practicals or training. I have a lot of people who have little or no idea about trading or investing crypto. So um, I'm going to be using you know, this campaign, and I'm going to fight for more awesome campaign like this, so that they can benefit. And I'm going to teach them for free, right? For free. It's going to be once every week. I'm going to create a group for that. So what I want to do is teach them the basics of trading, so we can have like some few sessions every week, like let's say 2 hours. I can give 2 hours for that. So to me, it's like a way to give back to my community, to those who actually want to trade, and maybe they have a job, or they don't have a job, or they are looking for a way to, and they are losing money. So I can share with them this simple alpha trend style. I mean, it's simple. Like you just, I mean, this is the most like you don't need to go to stress yourself. Just wait, and So, I mean, and the good thing is, they're not gonna be doing it themselves. Whenever we're gonna be taking a trade, we're gonna take it together. So that's and also I plan to launch where I'm going to with this is, if the community, like when the community become solid, then we can launch our own community token, and everyone in the community is going to get entry first to that community coin. So yeah, and that's my plan, and I'll be sharing this with the community. There's gonna be a debaton crypto coin, and at the day of launch, everyone in the community is gonna be involved in it. If we are 10 of us, we are gonna have it first. Then in the future, anyone who is coming can get it as well. So I use Mexi also. I use Mexi, but um, Mexi don't have the bonus. Well, Mexi have one of the cheapest fees in the industry, but it don't have the same bonus system as Bitfinex. Trust me, I use Mexi. In fact, I use almost all exchanges to trade. I use Bitget, I use Mexi, I use Bybit, I use OKX. I use all of these exchanges to trade. All of them. Binance is my number one. um like I treat Binance as my like as I can treat my hardware wallet. I can leave my money in Binance for like 1 year. I don't check on it. I'm not scared because of the liquidity and how big Binance has become. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are at the right time. And also, I think I think to me, I think every time is the right time as a trader. Even though it's so hard to make money, not like it's so hard. It's you make money during the bear market, but it's not as consistent as the bull market, right? But as a trader, you should be able to make money regardless what is going to go on in the market, be it bull market or bear market. Because during the bull market, we still have upside. So during the bear market, we still have upside. It's not only doing the like both market we have both up and downside. You just it just what is the trend direction, or where is the trend direction. So if you are able to identify the trend direction on the higher time frame, like what I did here, I've seen that Bitcoin is still holding structure, respecting key moving averages on the daily and the weekly. So whatever happened on those smaller time frame, provided I'm still in structure on the higher time frame, I'm looking for more continuation. Right. I will not be looking for break of structure when price hasn't yet broken structure. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna be looking for change of trend when change of trend when price hasn't yet broken structure. That's why the alpha trend indicator, when the buy and sell signal show up on the weekly, daily, and 4 hours time frame, is so powerful. Powerful. If you manage to catch the right trend, oh boy, you can take it like. And when people are like selling, oh, the market is dumping, you're looking at the daily time frame, like, oh, no, I bought it right down here and see where it is. Like in Ethereum, like, let me show you something in Ethereum, and you understand what I mean, what I'm trying to say about this alpha trend indicator. Is so powerful indicator, right? So look at Ethereum. You see, this candle here created that buy signal there. And the rule is, when you see that buy, don't just buy immediately. Wait a little bit, right? You can wait for at least one or two candles before you buy. You know. Now, let's say the alpha trend was already, like, price was already in an uptrend before this buy signal was created. So it means price was already in an uptrend, no doubt. But now, what is powerful also here is this sell signal. This sell signal would have given you the the heads up that trend has been changed. You see, so this was a candle that caused this sell signal down here, right down here, and this was a candle that breaks structure. So seeing this price around this zone here would have been buy before the alpha trend printed this buy signal here. So this zone would have been an important zone on the daily time frame. You see, look at this buy. Ever since the alpha trend printed this buy signal here, no buy signal again. So you would have been sticking on the chart, not rushing anything. You are waiting for that sell signal again before you react So that's why I'm not bothered about Ethereum. I think the Ethereum trend is more upside than downside until I see change of trend with the alpha trend. You know, so the alpha trend is very powerful. It's powerful. It's like, I mean, when you use it properly on the higher time frame, it gives you the trend, and whatever you're seeing, like in terms of sideways movement, it will be just consolidation, you know, of price. Let me see, guys. If you're watching, like the stream. There's a lot of liquidity, Bitcoin liquidity around $117,000, and I think we are like the trend for Bitcoin overall is up. That those meme coins, like, you know, their Pom.fun is one coin that I'm waiting to short. You know, Pom.fun. I'm waiting to short Giga Chat, not Giga SPX, all the meme coins that are pumping right now. I'm ready to short them. As like, yeah, I mean that's one of the most easiest way to make good gains, you know, from the market. Guys, like the stream, like it, you know, like it, and show some love. If you are enjoying our conversation, like it. Okay. I mean, based on the alpha trend indicator, I'm ignoring pump. You know, I'm ignoring pump. I'm not gonna touch pump until I see the alpha trend indicator give me that signal. Let me show you something again here with pump. Okay. So let's just say based on the alpha trend indicator, you cut pump here. You see, you see, ever since there hasn't been any sell. So why would I go and sell or look for scalp? I mean, of course, you use a scalp, but I don't want to, like, when you see a coin like this having this momentum. I don't think it's good to scalp it. If you scalp it, you might end up lose. Of course, I think is okay. I mean, depending on who you are, it's okay. But to me, I think I don't want to scalp a coin that is so high, because it's so difficult to know when it's gonna spike. You know, like you cannot you most of the TA is not gonna be respected, or most of the liquidity zones are not gonna be respected. You can see multiple times when a vector is being created, they don't come back to recover the vector. They just pump it. You know, so it's just pumping. You know, I try to short it, and I lose some money. I was like, okay, no, let me stick on my strategy. Let me not go and start doing something else, because at times you can be overwhelmed, and then you like start doing something. And you're like, oh, what am I doing? Let me stick to my plan. This, yeah, yeah. And when you go out of your game, yeah, you lose money. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, like with POM, what I'm looking at, because you see, if you look at POM, you see that price has been moving mostly on above the alpha trend, above the 5-day and the 13-day EMA. These are one of my most powerful tools. The 50-day moving average, the 5-day moving average, the 13-day moving average, and the alpha trend indicator. You know, so these are my most powerful indicators on the higher time frame. So if I look at a trend and I see that that trend is consistently on the 5-day, 13-day, and above the alpha trend consistently, I look for more longs. I don't want to short the market until I see break of structure, reversal. Because when price reverse, let's say price break and trade below the 5-day, 13-day EMA, then the target is gonna be the 50-day EMA. Now, if say price bounce from the 50-day EMA and it's not able to go and make higher highs, say rejection, it means price has started to form an M formation. So I'm gonna be waiting now for that spike. That's the people don't handle that fake out to get it. You know, boom. Yeah, guys, if you're watching and you have any question, let's let's talk. I've been having an awesome conversation here with Mr. Anon A. Yeah, I mean, if I come here and I find people like this, I mean, it's gonna be awesome live stream, right? Awesome, awesome. By the way, POM is down today 5%, but I need to see about 10% dump or 50% dump before I'm gonna take anything serious with POM. Because this shit can keep just pumping, 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 you know. I'm also looking at Bitcoin here. Since tomorrow, I think tomorrow we have the FOMO meeting. So most of these altcoins are gonna be getting ready to pump tomorrow, during the FOMO meeting, maybe. Yeah, I know. I was asking, how did you come across my? Was it through my channel or X? Like, how did you come across my content? You lost. You lost. Just go back on the chat and you are going to get it. I see. 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 Was it the ROSI or the better moving average? There's another one I have that I just created. Um, it's called the Beton moving average. That one is powerful. Let me show you. Let me just show you quickly how, like, I built it myself and it's so powerful. Like, I use it mostly on the higher time frame to get my, like, let's say for example, if the market is trending and I'm looking at a zone where I'm gonna cash out profit, like I don't wanna bother myself to like bring in, let's say, the Fibonacci tool, or maybe like look at structure. I just put my eyes on that moving average because the way I design it, it should act as support and resistance. So when price go far away from it, and price is going back towards it, then whenever price keys it, there's always gonna be rejection there. So most of the times there's reversal, and when the market is so bullish, it will cool down there a little bit, before it can take the next step, the next move to the upside. So I use the indicator as my exit, even though I am looking at the alpha trend, like this sell. It's not all the time that I just get out from the market, when it gets to that target. If I see the alpha trend above that zone, like closer to that zone, and I see also, so if I see the better moving average closer to that zone, then I'm not gonna just take the profit like that. I'm gonna wait until price get there. You know, yeah. We're buying 0.075. 0.075. Let me see pump. If I don't cash this down on pump, I'm not gonna be happy. Yeah, that zone is, so you are buying, in way buying that zone. Instead, that zone is hmm. Instead, that zone I think is tricky to me. If I have to buy, like based on the current movement, if you have to buy it again, and if price get to the 0.0075, then just hope that the 50-day moving average is there, like has catch up there. Because if it's not catch up there, then price is gonna go drop more downward to catch up with that 50-day moving average. And you can see here the price point that you're talking about. You can see we have this unrecovered vector here, at least this one, this full vector. So if price gets somewhere closer there, then there is high chances they're going to recover half of this vector. They always do that. Let me not say they always do that. Most of the time they do that. So if you are looking at that entry, it should be from this half of this vector here, this half of this huge vector, because this was huge liquidity. So if they want to continue, and then we are seeing this moving average making its way to the upside. This is a 50-day moving average. It's going to the upside. So it can make its way up here, then pump dump, like pump can dump there, right? Like this, then boom, go back up there before you see the next dump now. So you can buy this move, but I don't think buying this move should be a long life move, because you see it can form a head and shoulder pattern here or an M formation, then take price to you see you can form an M there, then you take price to the downside. So buying here will be an awesome profit to sell up there, back here, you know. Okay, 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 okay. I see, I see. See, Bitcoin is giving us some momentum now on the 1 hour time frame. I think we're gonna pump to tomorrow, all right? The formal meeting. Then towards the formal meeting, we're gonna start saying, I don't know when exactly is the formal meeting. Let me check so that I'm going to be ready to be out of the market, at least not in altcoins. So tomorrow, when is FOMO? FOMO is at 2 p.m. Okay, 2 p.m. Just the new around the New York Open. So from 2 p.m. to let's say 3:30, we might be seeing some sort of volatility in the market. Yeah. The press conference is at 2:30 p.m. The statement is at 2 p.m. Then the projection is at okay. That's the where the conference is at 2:30 p.m. You know, so yeah, we have FOMO tomorrow. So many people are forecasting that they're gonna cut the rates. The Fed's gonna cut the rates. Let's see how it goes. You know, let's see how it goes. The federal fund rate is gonna be The forecast is 4.25% basis point, I think. Yeah. Um, then the previous reading was four. So they are looking, they are thinking the Feds are going to cut 2.5, 0.25, 0.25%. You know, yeah, they're going to cut rate. Now the current rate is 4.50. So we are looking at maybe 4.25 tomorrow. You know, yeah, the American stuff. It actually moves the market a lot. This American, the American market moves the market a lot. So most people who trade cryptocurrency are looking at FOMO, since America has most of the liquidity, or the Americans actually the market controls the, like the American market controls everything. So it's important to know events that are coming, particularly events from the United States. It moves the market. It can be helpful in your trading and also in your investing. Oh boy. Now, the trade I gave an ICP trade to my group. I don't know if you have watched that video. You see, based on what I said there, it's playing out exactly. So that's why I loved, like, it took me so many years. Like, let me not say so many years, because I got involved in crypto full time not long. So let me say, give or take, 5 years. Let me say, I'm now consistently in cryptocurrency for the past three years, like consistently trading. You know, yeah, yeah. So back then I was just like on and off, losing money. Lose money, lose money, lose money. Then I, discovered a trick as everyone else. You know, yeah. Then things become things start becoming much and much better. You know. Okay. Okay. Let me see. You are right. You are right. I mean, even the most experienced traders at times, their emotions, you know, will make them do some stuff. Like, there are many times that my emotions, even though I fight it, right? Like, today, I was in a trade, and my emotion, like, I was, in fact, I was scalping, and it got to a point where, okay, price got to my indicators. It went to the better moving average. I'm like, okay, now let me cash out some profit. And I said to myself, but what if price continue upward? Now I'm talking against my TA, right? Normally I'm supposed to cash out profit there. So I'm saying to myself, what if price continue to the upside, because it has been bullish, and you know what happened? Price went against me, and I lose about $30 in that trade. I mean, I was up that trade about $50. You know, I was just scalping. I'm like, okay. let me just take out this $3 and maybe do some stuff with it now. Maybe buy some I no. I'm like, okay, let me allow it because my target for that trade was $20. I wanted to make $20 for that trade. I was like, okay, the way I'm seeing this, maybe price is gonna like get to my zone. But I didn't respect it. Instead, I I went against my own thought, like my own TA, and I lose that money. And I lose again, So I was like, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? By the way, my main target is this, and I saw price at the alpha trend, so I had to follow the TA. So I saw price at the better moving average. I had to follow my TA, but I didn't follow my TA. But even though my target was above the better moving average, I saw rejection around the alpha trend, which was a sign for me to get out, even at that small amount. I was greedy. I wanted to like, to make more. That's how it is. I understand that, you know. But I think the biggest challenge is psychology, and if you manage to keep your psychology intact, then you can actually make massive gains. So I try as hard as possible to manage my psychology when I'm in a trade. So I don't want to be there watching. So if I'm taking that trade on a 15 minutes time frame, okay, I want to be there watching. Like, okay, watching. But if the TA was done on the 4 hours time frame or the daily time frame, I don't look at it because I don't play with high leverage on those time frame. But if say price goes against you, it can blow lots from your account. So I mostly go with that time frame, like with three x leverage or 5x leverage max. If I'm trading on the 1 hour time, sorry, on the daily time frame or the 4 hours time frame, I don't want to go because my stop loss is far away. Like, it's far away. I don't care about that chart. I don't care about it. But when I'm scalping, I wanna care. I'm like, okay, I wanna get this amount, this amount, this amount. So I I I wanna care. But if I'm so it just depend on on which time frame and what I'm doing. If I'm swing trading, okay, I can be down, provided price is still in structure on the higher time frame. I'm gonna be patient to see the trade continue or see how the trade is gonna play out. Yeah, yeah, great, great. There are times I'm gonna be in massive gains, right? Then I'm gonna find myself selling, right? Well, because I'm scared. Or at times I'm gonna be in massive gains. I'm gonna find myself not selling because I want more. You see. Uh, there might be a trade going on right now with Tao. So I think we might be seeing a Tao trade soon. So check out Tao, TAO. There's this dump here on the 15 minutes time frame. So for the next 2 minutes, if this dump doesn't take the previous low, then it's an entry. I'm gonna start looking for an entry there. I think this should be an entry for Tao. I want to buy Tao. But Bitcoin is not giving us that signal. Anyways, let's sit down. Yeah, Tao is dumping now. So I'm gonna play this Tao game. I think I wanna play it with, like, what I'm doing now is against my TA, actually. But I've seen this play, this picture over and over play out. So I'm just gonna go with the, how they call it, the structure. I've seen this how can I what like what's the best adjective to use to describe it? Have you seen this trend? So for the next, let me see, put my stop loss at 334. Take profits at 350, 350, um 334. Let me first of all look the structure on Tau on the daily time frame. Let me see. Are there any key indicators there? Hmm. Nope, 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 nope. That's not good. The daily bias is not good. So I'm not gonna take that trade. I'm not gonna take that trade. But maybe I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let's say for the next 15 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Or I'm gonna take the trade at a low leverage. Let me put it at 5x. I was at 20x. So let me take the trade at 5x leverage for Tao. So I'm losing just $5 now for this trade. Just tight, tight stop loss. Yeah, I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. Let's see how it goes. I'm confident that price will reverse because well, I was supposed to wait for the next 15 minutes to confirm this trade, but I'm somehow confident that this is a divergence. But if I go now, let's see, let me see, look at my indicator, the RSI. Yeah, it's a divergence. So I'm confident that this is a divergence. Yeah. So it might bounce from there. It might bounce from there. Okay. Yeah, I took it anyways. I hate it. That's why I took it anyways. I'm just gambling now. There. That's gambling now. You know. I wanna like most of the time when I take a trade like this, I end up losing the trade. Mm. Oh, anyways, man, it was awesome having you here live. You know, I wanna go right now and pick up my wife from work. I wanna be back. Maybe I can go live on Telegram. Yeah, but it has been awesome having you here and see you around again next time. I I know, I know it, yet I still do it. That's the emotions, all right. But that's why I had to take down my stop loss, and then put a little bit amount. So this could buy me lunch somehow. Yeah, buy me lunch if I win the trade. It could buy me lunch. Yeah. Okay, man. Thanks so much. See you next one.